Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a wonderful day of Saturday today evening at 5. And welcome to our platform, GEG Surat and Educatalyst. I give a warm welcome to everyone for being here with us and encouraging us to empower you with our tech enthusiasm and ideas and everything what we know to all of you. So let me give first my introduction. So my name is Miss Panna Gandhi. I am a Google certified trainer, a TESOL educator, PGT English teacher since last 30 years, and founder and leader of GEG Surat. I have achieved so many certificates in many years, and being a tech enthusiast, I have achieved IST IST certified. I am a mode ambassador, Magic School AI pioneer, Wakelet certified, Quizlet certified, and many more yet I have achieved, which I cannot just show you here. So, just to talk about myself, I'm very enthusiastic about sharing ideas and about technology, learning more about technology and empowering other like minded people like me so that they also can learn and teach in their community as well as become a 21st century learning 21st century educator with technology savvy and that's it. So I am on a mission to like we three are on a mission to empower all the educators like us and equip them with 21st century skills and plus AI skills, which is now in trend. So thank you. I hand over to my other colleague. Please, ma'am.
Hello, participants. Welcome to the workshop. So, I am Dr. Sumedha Sodi, and I am the co leader of GEG Ghaziabad. And I'm very excited to see you all here for a workshop on gamification, as it is the digital age, and today's learners are born with digital skills. So, as educators, it is our duty to nurture the skills of our children, our students. And so, we are here to nurture those skills amongst our fellow educators. So, technology is also my passion, as you can see to my credentials. I am also a Adobe creative educator, Magic School AI pioneer, Edpuzzle educator, Teach SDG ambassador, Parley certified educator. So, all these badges right now may be very overwhelming for all of you. But truly speaking, we are on a mission to make every educator achieve this and become a digitally empowered educator. And this is what our workshops are lined up and looking forward to learn and teach with all of you. Thank you so much. Over to my next colleague, Ms. Mukta Soblok.
Good evening, everyone. I am Mukta Sablok. I am Google Certified Trainer, Innovation Ambassador, PGT Computer Science, teaching computer science and IT tech tools from past 23 years in renowned schools of NCR. I'm also the founder and leader of GEG Ghaziabad, and as my both the friends have rightly said that we are on a mission. That's why we have started this platform Educatalyst. So I also welcome you all for our this workshop today on gamification. So I hope everybody is ready. So now, as we said, it's gamification. As the name suggests, let's play first of all a small game. So I'll be sharing a sheet with you all, and you have to write your favorite gamification tool in that sheet. I'll request my team to please share the sheet with them so that they'll write the favorite gamification tools, and you have 1 minute for this. I am switching on the timer for this. I hope the sheet is there in the chat box. Sumita, please share the sheet with the participants. That is, I am sharing a sheet with you. You can open that sheet and you can type in your name, your favorite tool's name in that sheet. So hurry up, type it, and I'll look who is typing the correct thing. And I'm starting the timer. Sumita, is it shared? Please confirm.
Just a
No,
minute.
ma'am, not right now. Just a minute.
Okay. I'll start the timer after it is shared. I have shared
So,
it. Please click the link. I have shared the link. Sheet link. Please open the link
yeah,
and type the name of
dear,
your, yes, participants have started doing it. Yes,
great,
very
great.
good, very good, very good. So I am just starting the timer quickly. You have 1 minute
So
for
we
it.
have, ma'am. Yeah. So by the time ma'am has shared the timer, I'll just talk about the joiners. We have joining people from Qatar, from Delhi, from Ahmedabad. Wow, so great. So people have joined from not only from India but across other countries as well. So thank you, participants. Thank you for joining us. And please participate in the game. You will enjoy it.
Okay. So the time is up. The time is up. So just give me 1 second and okay.
Wow.
So this is, I will just, we have, thank you very much. We have around 18 to 20 names. And now I am showing you one thing more. So I have entered these names into the spinning tool, and let's see what this wheel of names will suggest us as the question. So this is, you have given many names, but the wheel of names is saying that the favorite of all is Kahoot. Very good. So let's
Wow.
clap for everyone and I'll remove this on. So we have seen that I have spin the wheel and we have written, ask the question, which gamification tool allows educators to create interactive quizzes and discussions? And you have written your favorite tools, and we have also seen that the wheel of names, a spin wheel, has also given us the answer. So I want everybody now to write the names, to give the answer in the chat box. Which gamification tool allows educators to create interactive quizzes and discussions often used for formative assessment? The question first is which tool you like the most. Now the question, I have just framed the question, reframed the questions, and I'm writing it. Which gamification tool allows educators to create quizzes and discussions often used for formative assessment? And I want my team to see what the answers are. Please, educators, just write it in the chat box and give the answer quickly. Which gamification tool allows educators to create interactive quizzes and discussions often used for formative assessments? So I have seen many of the answers coming up. Share your answers in the chat box. Which gamification tool is used? Allows educators to create formative assessments.
So we have some answers, ma'am. People are writing Slido, Menti, quizzes. So I think the audience
Very
are already
good.
very passionate about gamification.
Yes. So let's move ahead. Thank you, participants. Now, gamification. Gamification and education. We are here to see how gamification helps in education. This is a modern approach of teaching and learning process. So, what is gamification? First of all, we'll just see gamification is the integration of game mechanical into non-game context. Means whenever you are teaching, I have started my session with a small game, so to gather your attention, so we can start our class like this to gather our information. Whatsoever you will speak in the class, hello, good evening, good morning, keep quiet, whatever is that, but the students will listen to you when you will start your class according to such approach. So that is one of the starting context I have shown you. By applying game like elements, educators are engaging students, fostering motivation, enhancing learning experience. You yourself has seen this in the live example. Now students, getting a student game in engaged into game based learning, how and like what is the uses and how we can engage game based learning in our everyday life. We can make interactive activities like quizzes. I have already asked you a question and you have already given me some names of the tools. Puzzles we have, simulations we have. It can transfer passive learning into active participation. Students sometimes get bored in the classes like SST. You must be thinking English literature, students get bored, see, especially in the senior classes, that we are just teaching English, a lengthy chapter Shakespeare we are teaching. So in a class of, let's suppose, 40 students, only one or two students you will feel that they are really getting, who is inspired by teaching, who know, like who is actually know well for the teaching learning. They will only get inspired, otherwise they will get bored. So in between our lessons, if we will indulge such activities, then our active passive learning will change into active participation. Student will become active participants in that learning process. In this game based learning, we can also collaborate with them, we can build teams with them. So team building is also like helpful in this type of gamification tools. And communication skills increase, collaboration skills increase, problem solving skills of the students gets increased, and the real world application students also get challenges, note the word challenges, and they will understand what the word challenges are. So here we will see some of the examples of how we can indulge all these things into our regular life. Very easy to make ready-made templates using AI. We can make our life interactive. We can make our students life very good and interactive, and our classroom also interactive. So let's go ahead with our topic. The benefits of gamification in the classroom. Definitely, as I've already spoken, increased engagement. If you will, in between your chapter, you will indulge small games, 1 minute, 30 seconds. You will think, ma'am, where is the time for this gamification? No, but it is important. It is very important for students' engagement. It is very important. And improve learning outcomes. It will definitely, if you will see it, it will definitely improve your learnings outcome. Enhance motivation in the students. You can, apart from this, you can award them with badges, with points, and with leaderboard, so that your students are getting motivated. You can create a board, a hard board also in the class, so that every month you can pin up the students who has win in this, or whosoever has got the maximum number of badges, like that. Personalized learning experience definitely will come when you will give like this, because many tools give personal attention to the student and give your personalized answers of the students without even disclosing their names. So let's go ahead with the topic, and I'll request my other team member, Miss Panna, to take over from here.
Thank you, ma'am. So I think you have shared the screen. Yes, I can see
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
So wonderful, ma'am. You have well explained the participants that how it engaging the gamification tools are in our classroom. How we can engage students and what are the benefits of it. So now I'll talk about gamification techniques for different subject areas. So whenever we want to choose various subjects, right, we need to think about it, that how we can talk about it, how we can integrate any game into any subject. And not, of course, we should not forget the target of learning outcome. What we want to achieve, final target is that we want to achieve the learning outcome what we have planned in our lesson plan, according to the topic and according to the concepts. So let's explore how some specific gamification techniques tailored to various subject areas. Gamification can be adapted to fit the unique needs and goals of different disciplines. So for example, see math. So we can incorporate point system and badges for completing problem sets. Then there are some of the tools like Prodigy is a tool which transforms the math practice into role playing game, where students embark on adventure and solve math problems to progress. Similarly, if you want to take up any language arts, like means any language concept, so what we can do is we can use some storytelling games or vocabulary building games for students to earn points. We can for creative writing, for correct grammar, we can use the platforms. So one of the platform which is called AI Dungeon allows students to earn points for completing assignments and participating in class discussion, preparing stories. So I will show you later on in the demo also how it works. So next if it is a science subject, how we can do it. So we can utilize simulation games like virtual labs for experiments. Labster is one of the tool which offers interactive simulations that covers various scientific topics, providing a safe and engaging environment for experimentation. Then, of course, if it is SS or specific to history, so we can create role playing scenarios where students take on historical personas and earn points for accurate portrayals and strategic decision making. So, games like Civilization allow students to build and manage their own civilization. And learning about history, geography, and strategy through game is really a fun. So these are the various techniques that show gamification can be flexible, applied to enhance learning across all the subject areas and make the educational experience more enjoyable and effective. Right. So gamification actually help students to enhance their skills, their knowledge, and at the same time, teach as teachers. We also come to know where what is their understanding, where they stand, how we can foster a sense of community, how we can motivate students to engage more deeply into their studies. So there are various tools which can be gamified into classroom and through which we can help students to encourage with a deeper sense of learning. Right now, let's talk about. Ma'am, can you show the next slide, please? Yeah. So, designing effective gamified learning. So, before anything goes, we have to understand that how we can integrate or design the gamification into a curriculum, right? The process so this process involves a lot of planning. As teachers, we need to plan appropriately with thoughtful implementation to ensure that gamified elements complement and enhance the learning outcome. We should not forget the learning outcome and think about only games. So that is the priority, that is most important to integrate. So here are some steps that the how we can integrate them. So the first one is about creating uh, just a second. Yeah, the first step is all about identifying the learning objective. So what we want to achieve, what is our learning objective, that we have to identify and plan our activity, determine that learning goal we want to achieve. Then we need to choose the right tool. We need to select the game and gamification platform that aligns our objective. Then we need to choose the appropriate technique, that means the platform, the game mechanism. Then design engaging activity. We need to design the activity which creates which incorporates game element like points, badges, leaderboards, and at the same time students have fun. Okay, they really actually do some activity which involves some thinking process or some decision making process, or some skill oriented process. So we need to design the activity in that manner. Then we need to assess the students progress. So how we can do that? So we need to monitor the progress. How we need to use the analytic process. That means we need to analyze how to track the progress by seeing their results, how we can adjust the strategies after that results. We need to modify and remodify again according to the results what we have got. We also should take feedback from the students itself, that what they think about their learning, how they have learned, what were the two best things they had learned during this game, what is their feedback, did they enjoy, what was then we need to encourage also to them. So they can encourage, we need to encourage students and as well as reflect back on their learning and provide a feedback which helps us again to modify our game based learning experience. So by following these steps, we can seamlessly incorporate gamification into our curriculum, making learning a more dynamic and enjoyable process for our students. So at the last, I would like to say that we also would say that education, gamification in education offers a powerful way to engage students, make learning fun, and enhance educational outcomes. By employing game based learning, applying gamification techniques to different subjects and thoughtful integrating these strategies into our curriculum creates a vibrant and effective learning environment. So, but we need to remember that the key is what? The key is to successful gamification is balance. So we need to ensure that fun elements enhance the learning experience without overshadowing the educational content. It is important to remember that gamification is a valuable tool, not a substitute for strong pedagogy. So we should not forget the pedagogy, what we are going to apply, what we are going to teach, what is there, the students. So learning outcome, as I said again and again repeatedly, that learning outcome should never be forgotten, and we need to take it into consideration. Next slide, ma'am. So design effective gamified learning experience. I already shared that we should have clear goals and rules for that. After designing, we should give the clear instructions to the students how they need to play, what is the goal, what are the rules to be followed, what is the meaningful reward, and what is the feedback. So we need to provide reward and feedback also, that what they are going to achieve after this learning. Okay, we need to motivate them. Then progression challenges, we need to design a progressive system. So once we have planned a game, next time we need to design a little more challenging game, so that the learning outcome is catered to. And lastly, we should also take into consideration some social interaction and collaboration, where teamwork is important, where students can join with each other and team can be made. Ma'am, next slide, please. The slide is not shared. Challenges are, yeah, I think it is fine. So best practices I have talked about. So over to, now I request Sumedha ma'am to go ahead and talk about the other things.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for summarizing gamification in such a simple manner. So, let me talk about some of the challenges which our participants might be thinking, that gamification also comes with some challenges. And the first challenge that we as educators face, that we do not have time to create games. Very frankly, we, with such a large curriculum that we have, and especially the CBSE curriculum, or whether it is IB projects, there is so much for all the teachers to design, lesson planning, and all those things. So, I would first like to ask my dear participants who are listening to us, that what do you think are the challenges with gamification which you all are facing? So, after learning about your challenges, I think we would be able to cater you all better in this workshop. So, please type in the chat box, what are the current challenges which you all are facing by for integrating gamification into your classroom, whether it is the time management or it is the cost issues that you face, that all the gamification apps are paid ones and we do not want to spend that much of money, or maybe teachers are not having enough training, the workshop opportunities are quite less, or even the training is not given to the teachers by the schools on various gamification tool, and they want them to learn themselves, or maybe students do not have access to technology, and students are not that coming from such family background where access to technology is there. Many children do not have laptops, or many children do not come from a background where they have the lot of good connectivity, or internet issues, as some of you are mentioning. So I can read it in the chat. Teachers are writing that there are internet issues, lack of time, and monetary aspect. Miss Ma'am Shri Devi has written lack of monetary aspects and lack of updation of teachers technology also. Yes, very good, because it is rightly said by someone that the teachers who do not know technology, they will soon be replaced by the teachers who are very good in technology. So ma'am has rightly pointed out that we also have to keep on updating ourselves of skills time to time, not waiting for the other people to spend money on us and updating ourselves, because we have to become self learner. Until and unless we become the self learner, our students will not be able to walk on that path. So very rightly, a lot of people are writing lack of time and lack of time. So don't worry, we are going to give demo of such gamification tool in our session. Stay tuned in, which will help you to play the games with your children virtually, and you do not have to spend a lot of time, and they are all free of cost also. So don't worry, you do not have to spend a lot of money to use those gamification tools also. Please stay tuned till the end of the workshop, and then you are going to learn lot of tools. But before we come on to the demo of those tools, I need to talk about that if we want to implement the gamification pedagogy, what are the best practices which you have to keep in mind? So first and foremost thing is that the game which you are going to implement, or the tool which you are going to implement in your curriculum, it should be relevant. It should be aligned with the learning outcomes. It should be aligned with the learning objectives of your subject, of your pedagogy. Secondly, these 21st century skills, which we often talk about, which has to be nurtured in the children, whether it is critical thinking, communication, digital citizenship, and all these skills must foster collaboration. So we have to use such games where children can play together in groups also, and not every time it is a solo game where children are not playing with themselves and not listening to others review and others pace also. Thirdly, such tools, gamification tools, you should be knowing and implementing, which provide regular feedback to the students. Because offering feedback to students, whether you are playing a game or you are doing any kind of assessment, it is formative assessment, summative assessment, it is very important to guide them for learning. And lastly, whatever game you are putting in your pedagogy, in your lesson planning, it should be able to celebrate the success of the child. They should give them badges, they should give them recognition, rewards, and some kind of virtual badges or virtual rewards, and top rankers or trophies, or even some apps are there which give the certificates also to the children for playing the game. So these kind of best practices really motivate the children to implement the gamified learning experience which is used by the teacher in the day-to-day curriculum. So, at the end, I would like to say that the future of gamification in the classroom is very important because the technology is continuously becoming advanced. We are in the age of AI, artificial intelligence. We are talking about AR, VR, MR, XR. So, all different kinds of realities, whether it is augmented reality or the meta reality or the experiential reality, gamification is expected to play a very important role in education. And it is the foremost need of the hour for the teachers to go ahead with the gamification learning themselves, because once teachers are equipped with how to use the gamified tools in the classroom, they can give a better experience to their students in terms of their transformation of the learning. So without any further ado, now we would like to start with the demo of such gamification tools which you can use in your classroom and make your classroom learning experience entirely different. And your students are definitely going to love you for all these beautiful games which we are going to show you in the demo today. So let us begin with the demo of the first tool. And I request Panna ma'am to show us some beautiful gamified tools which can really rock the classroom experiences of our teachers and students. Over to you, Panna ma'am.
Thank you, Sumedha, for explaining what is the importance and what are the challenges that we face during gamification, planning of games into the classroom, I mean to say. So now let me take, without more ado, let me just take you to the platform. So I think, is my screen visible, ma'am? Yeah. So let me take you to, can you see my screen, ma'am? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am, your screen is perfectly clear. I am just putting the link of this website in the chat
Yeah,
box
yeah,
for our dear participants to
yeah.
kindly
So
practice at the same time.
you can practice, or you can just keep it with you so that you can use it in future, explore it much. So now this is a platform called abcya.com. Okay, so this is the free version, which is for standard use. You can see as in this platform, you can have standard, you can have games, and you have printables. You can choose according to your classroom. So for lower grades, you have your in free version, you have grade K to grade 6. That means from primary to grade 6. So if I want to choose some game, so let me first just go to grade 3. If I select grade 3, I have here 2 subjects. Suppose I am choosing math as a subject. And in math, I want to check as math practice. Now, what is that in math practice? Something use appropriate tool strategically, reasons abstractly and quantitatively, and make sense of problems and preserve in solving them. Okay, so this is here. And now I can choose here brain trainer or color rush. So I have 2 options here in these games, and I can choose one. And here it is the color rush. So if I am choosing the color rush, so here it is how we can go with it. Yeah, it is loading. So the leader in educational game for kids. So let's click on play. Is the voice heard, ma'am? Can the people hear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So if I am choosing 10, okay, just a minute. It says hello and welcome to Color Rush. I will be your guide through this puzzle journey, and click on continue. Now let's learn the basic of the games. So automatically it informs everything. Your job is to guide color particles. Click to continue from the container. So here it is loading. Continue to the capacitor. Hit play button to short the color practice, and I will hit. New item bumper. Click on continue. So it alters particles pathways by 90 degrees. So it was in a straight line. So what it shows that it is going 90 degrees. I think math teacher can relate better. I am an English teacher, so click on the bumper to rotate it. Continue. And play. See how it goes now. So it is dashing against the triangle and going upwards. Right? Let me now take back to you. There are automatic games as well. So this is one type which we can do. You can always explore and do that. If we just go directly to the games, if we want the games for the children, and if we are taking something like Adventure Man Days of the Week, go to the game page. So we can give the link to the children, and children can play through this and learn the days of the week. It is especially for grade 1 and grade 2 or senior KG students, where we teach them days of the week. So let's
Adventure Man and the Days of the Week.
And play.
Answer the questions correctly to unlock the temple door. Let's get that treasure.
So it's a wonderful interface where children would love with cartoon characters or such animated characters, and they can just play around, and it gives the instructions directly. We don't have to design even anything. See, I've clicked on play.
Today is Friday. What day is it tomorrow?
So it is automatically asking what day is tomorrow. Today is Friday, so Saturday.
Yesterday was Tuesday. What is today? Which day comes after Sunday? What day is 5 days after Monday?
So suppose if I am clicking a wrong answer,
Try again.
it tells me try again.
Try again. Try again.
So the moment the child plays a wrong question, a wrong answer, it says try
Today
again.
is Thursday. What day was it yesterday?
So I'll stop here. I think you have understood the interface. So there are here, you can add the games to your favorite. Then you have information also, and you can just share this into the full screen also. You have your store also. So when you click on store, you have various games here in the store. Sorry, this is not. Okay. Common Core and Standards, and you have here grade wise or pre-K, grade K, grade 1, grade 2. You can choose from here also your grades, and you can choose what you want to take around. You want to take the test you want to take test their skills, student skills, or use a strategy, or you want to test them on some numbers. So you can choose around, and that's it. So it's a wonderful game, and you can explore more about it. Now, let me take you to the another one. So this was one type of game. I hope people have enjoyed it, and they are understanding what I am sharing. So ma'am, please share the next link. So this is the next tool which I am sharing. It is called Cementress. This is also a wonderful tool which is based on vocabulary building, where children can build build on their words. So especially for language teachers, I think they can relate with that. So you have here two options: take your time and puzzle it out, play blocks, think fast and type fast. So suppose if I am taking play arcade, which is think fast and ask fast, so it will automatically see, it is telling me type the first thing that comes to mind when you think of television. So if I am thinking of television, what I would think, movies, and enter. Nice. So it is giving me what answers. So this will help. Now the next word is, so the word most associated with movies were just sorted, and I am getting here 55 points. Now the next word will come, and you scored points for moving the target word below the line. Now it is thunder. So feels scared. Wow. So it is now giving me 90 points. Now it is website. So website is for searches. Try something else. I've typed something wrong. So it is telling me that try something else. So what is the website used for? So according to the higher grades also, we can think about what is the website used for. It is used to present something. Present our portfolio. And it is giving me points, 145 points. Now it is pencil. So to write. So this is how it is going to give me. It has music also. Sorry, I have to click. So next word it is coming baseball. So it's a game. And it increases my points. So okay, it is. If I want to check back, how many? Okay, I have to just complete this lemonade. Drink. Song. Feels happy. Museum. Village for antiques. Lobster. Now I don't know what it is. I think lobster is a creature. And the game is over. And I have earned 620 points. So it is showing me there are other highest scores are 5,000, also 4,000. These are the scores. It tells me to play again. So this is a wonderful platform where children can build on vocabulary. Another. Now let me go to another platform. Ma'am, please share the link for AI Dungeon. So let me take you another platform called AI Dungeon. It's aidungeon.com. So this is a wonderful platform for writing skills to improve and enhance writing skills. So how you can play in. So first you have to sign in and then you can play online. So let me just play online. I have already signed in. So let me go and play online. It's a story building tool. Okay. So when I click on a new adventure, it will ask me what I want to select. So here you have various settings like fantasy, mystery, zombies, then cyberpunk, archive, custom. So let's just select fantasy. And when I select fantasy, it goes on and it's next asks me select a character like noble or princess, wizard, what I want to select. So suppose I am selecting a princess. What is telling me
So
enter
Panna
the
ma'am, yeah,
yes ma'am.
Panna ma'am, before you go ahead, there are few questions coming up in the chat. Can we take them on the tools which you are
Yes
showing?
please. Yes
Yeah,
ma'am,
so
please.
some of the participants are asking that all these tools you have shown so far, are they paid tools
No, these are
or
all
you are
free.
using the free version?
These are
Because
all
maybe
free
they have
versions.
tried clicking on the links and it is asking for the subscription or paying of the amount. So can you please guide once again through screen sharing that how they can use the free version through AI Dungeon
Okay.
without paying anything for the app?
So so this is my interface. Let me just go and take you back.
So participants, whatever tools we are showcasing, they are all free version. Don't worry. You
Free
do not
versions,
have to
yes.
pay Yes, or there are options of paying on the particular app and using the paid version
There is
also.
a
But
limit.
whatever we are showing you is all free, and you can try everything for free. And very soon, Forum Ma'am is asking to show something for social science. So please stay tuned. We will show you some activities for social science also.
So this is the interface when you type AI.dungeon, DUNGEON. I have shared this. I think ma'am has shared the link in the chat box. So first you have to
Yes.
just go, and when you click on here, you can just sign in with your ID if you have created. And if you're for the first time, you can just go and create it. If I'm going on here, sign in, it will just ask you to enter your ID only, nothing else. Okay, I have already created, so it is taking me here, and it is directly taking me to play. Okay, but when you click on first, you will have the interface where it will just ask your ID, and you need to just confirm the password. Nothing to select, and then just go to play. So this will have the interface which will have limitations. Of course, only few stories will be allowed, or certain limitations features will be allowed. And it is also showing me something here like gift. So if I'm clicking here, it is the rewards which I will be getting on playing it. And if I'm clicking on discover, I can discover many things. See, playable scenarios, if I want to go with, and there are various other games also. Playable scenarios, then see the names are also there. What you can nowadays children love these type of characters. So there are various games which children can play, and you need to explore and search according to your concept. These are just games as well, and according to your concept also you can just go. Okay, so if I am clicking on again play, which I was showing you, so I was talking about the adventure. See the magic what it takes. Okay, okay, let me just go back if I can. Where is that game? Okay, retry. So before selecting a princess, if I have selected the name of the princess as, so automatically they have here, it is coming a description. Okay, that a princess living in the kingdom of Larion, you wake up in a big feather. Okay, now if I click on continue, if I take a turn, okay, and write here what happens next. So suppose I want to talk about that she, her parents, and if I'm clicking here, so it will build upon here the story. What happened? Just a minute. Okay, I have clicked on continue. So you hear the clatter of Sir Cedric armor as he passes nervously by the door, waiting for you. The armor, a brilliant shade of azure, was enchanted to be lighter than it appears and to provide excellent protection against physical and magical attacks. The sorcerers told you that it was woven with threads of moonlight, which would give you a bonus when casting spells. And if I'm clicking on continue, is building on. If I am not liking this, what it has written, I will just click on retry. I can erase also. If I want to erase it, I have erased it. Now take a turn. Her parents got lost, and I'm clicking on this. Okay, so it is telling me that what I have written is not suiting. So it is telling me to modify it. Again, I will modify it. She saw a I have modified my sentence. That means it is asking, okay, it was not suiting the story. So it has modified. Now this, I have written enchanted tree. So it has taken into granted, and it is further writing that what happens next. Again, if I take turn and write next, what happens next in the story? So further, I just wrote that she asked her friend, okay, Cinderella, he says, his voice sounding like a gentle breeze. I like you are ready to face the dragon. The tree I have given you is enchanted to serve as a portal to my realm. So whatever the child thinks about it, he or she can just type in few words and the story comes along. So this is how with little words they can just build on their thinking skills and how the story comes around. So this is a wonderful platform to help students to improve their story writing or creative writing skills. So I hope you have understood. So that's all for from my side. I hope the audience have enjoyed these tools, and they are all AI generated. You have few more tools like poem generator, AI poem generator also is there for generating beautiful poems, and few more which we will share you later uh, as a resource. So thank you, ma'am, and you can go ahead.
Thank
I
Thank
you.
hope.
you.
Are there any questions, ma'am, related to these?
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. So participants are really interested in knowing if these tools are available in other language also, or there is an option of changing the language on AI Dungeon.
AI Dungeon, I have not yet explored it much about with the language because I'm an English teacher, so I've used that. But yes, you can already always explore it and try it for. And I will also just on your behalf, I will check it out and share it in the feedback.
Oh,
So
thank
stay
you.
tuned
That
with
will
us
be really
on the
great, ma'am.
Catalyst platform.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And Mukta ma'am, one request I would like to make because our participants are really eager to see some games for the subjects like sciences,
Yes, ma'am. So,
mathematics,
ma'am, you
and social
continue.
sciences.
I think
So,
you continue.
Mukta ma'am, no, Mukta ma'am will give you some games for the senior students also on a platform, a beautiful platform, which she is going to cover, Word Wall, and she is going to show you
I
some games, how you can find
I
out the
think
game.
I think teachers here are more curious to know your subject, so I think you wanted to give some demo. So that's why I said, okay,
Oh, no
thank
problem.
you,
We can,
thank you.
yeah, we can first.
I'll share my screen. Just let me share my screen. So this is one another tool known as Educaplay, And here again we have lots and lots of templates, ready-made templates, which we can use for various subjects. So I request my team to please share the link in the chat box so that the participants have the real exposure to this. And I'll show one of the game which I have selected, the new map quiz.
Yes, go ahead, ma'am. The link is shared.
Thank you. So this is the Educa Play, and this is the ready-made template. I have not created it. First of all, let me tell you, we can create activities, but there are very limitations to the activities which we can create, and there are lots and lots of resources which you can use it free of cost as a free subscription, not to be taken. I am also using the free subscription. I have not purchased it. So let's play this. So ma'am, please see if we are able to play the game. So this is basically, it is asking us parts of a boat, and I'm starting this activity. So it is asking the question, what is known as starboard? What are the four sides of the ship? And these are the circles, press on the corresponding point. So I need to select which part of the boat is known as starboard. So I'll just, I don't know, it is showing me the correct answer. And it is afterwards telling the students more about it. What is starboard? So one of the four sides of the ship, and it is originated here and there. It's like that. So let's go ahead. What is known as boom? Press on the corresponding point. So these are the points. I need to tell what is known as boom. I don't know. I'm just putting it at random click. And this is wrong. So it is, now it will not go forward and it will not tell me the answer if I will say wrong answer. It is also wrong. So if anybody knows what is known as boom, I don't know. Yeah. So this is again, it is, this is the, these are the parts of boat. It's like again come. Yes, this is the correct. Again. Then again the next question, and wrong. So in this way we can have questions. This is, and I have received a bonus point also. So in this way we can play. Now moving ahead, this is a very long game, you can explore it. And so I'll just take you to the or other games, how you can use it. From here you can click the new activity if you want to create it on your own. And these are all the types of activities which you can create. See how many types of activities: yes or no, froggy, riddle, map quiz, matching games. These are all the types of activities which you can explore and use here, like as I have given you, like this. Now in the basic plan, in 1 hour we can create one game only. That's I have already played with you. So that is the basic plan limitation of this, that at in 1 hour, after 1 hour you can again create one game. So this is the basic plan facility. Like drawback of this, you can always purchase, but you can use the basic plan as well. So I'm going back, taking you to the back time, that what else we can do with this. And these are the other types of activities. You can write what you want to explore. Let's suppose here I want to write a game on parts of flower, and I'll just click on. So these are all the ready-made activities with different types, parts of flower. These are ready-made stuff. You can use it. Parts of class according to your class and according to your subject requirement. I hope this one is clear. Now my second tool is known as word wall. Word wall, and I request my team to share the link with the participants. Word wall, I'll show you in the Google how it's look like. It is word wall, and this is the first thing which comes is word wall. So these are the activities which I have already created. From here you can click over create activity and you can click the activities. Now in this word wall you can create 4 resources with one Gmail ID. As I've already logged in with my Gmail ID, with one Gmail ID you can create only 4 resources, 4 activities at one time. But when you have used it, you can always delete it and create the new one. As you have created today, played it in the class with the students, and you want to go to the next class, you can delete it and create a new. There is no limit on that. But otherwise, if you want to use the free template, there are many templates available which you can use. From scratch, if you need to prepare, you can prepare only 4 resources in one Gmail ID attached with your one email ID. But the free resources you can use as many as you want. So I'll just take you to some of the free resources, and these are printable interactives resources are there, ready to use templates. And again, many types of resources are there: matchup, quiz, speaking cards, group sort, spin the wheel. As I've already showed you one of the examples of spin the wheel, jumble words, word search, label diagram. So you can create it any class, any topic you can create. Okay, I'll just show you 1 or 2 examples which I've already created. I'll take it to my activities. See, this is for grade 10th I have created. One activity I have created. This is word search. This is for grade 10. I teach IT. So this is spreadsheet, class 10 spreadsheet chapter. So tap a hidden word. So from the chapter spreadsheet, the student have to tap a word. So this is scenario like this. It is function. So this is word search. So you can create your own word search like this. And this is workbook. This is also known as like this. We have different things. Now I have created one activity. Timer is also going on. I have given the timer. You can do it in the different types of templates. This is word search. I can click over speaking cards. One activity you have made, you can use it in different types. Like, let's suppose I have just worksheet. What is worksheet? So you can use it in the class as flip learning to ask the questions. The same sheet, same activity you can use as your speaking card also. I have shuffled it again and then again. So these are my speaking cards. Again, I'm asking, what do you mean by hyperlink? So whatever things I have given in the word search, it is showing me, and you can ask the students questions like this. You can place it in your smart board and the students can write, or they can give answers in the class using that same activity. And many such types of there, you can have it as a matching games and all that things. So I hope this will really help you. And one more activity which for smaller students, my students enjoyed it a lot. I had, and my students, this is hit the mole. The template is already given. I have just changed the words according to my requirement. Hit the country name. You have to hit the country name. So I have clicked here China. Now you can have it in any way. You can give here vegetables name. You can give here some of the vegetable names. One vegetable name, one other thing. Now I want to say which is the country. So this is the country. This is so as fast as now shop is not. If I click here, it will show me raw. So in this way, students really get motivated and they really love this game. So according to these are the names which I have inserted. You can insert any of your names. They are green like this. And the game is over. So I hope you like this game and your students will enjoy it. And now moving forward, this is word wall. I've already explained you. I'll ask again Sumita to take over the session.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for covering such beautiful tools. Really, the tools were really awesome, and I think children will really love playing such games. And rather than playing some useless games which children keep on playing, if teachers use gamification in the classroom, definitely children are going to learn something, the concepts and skills with these games. So thank you so much for such interesting games.
Thank you.
And now, dear audience, it's time for learning another beautiful tool which I am going to cover. So I request my team to kindly share the link of the game which I am going to show demo upon. And that was the same tool which came in the first spin the wheel game that Mukta ma'am has shown us, that is Kahoot. So yes, dear audience, I am going to show you the demo of how you can use Kahoot for gamifying your classroom experiences. I hope my screen is visible. My team can just me green signal. Yeah, thank you so much. So dear teachers, kindly log in to this beautiful platform which is called kahoot.com, and this is my dashboard because I have signed up for this platform. You can quickly go to sign up, and using your Gmail ID or any other single sign in mode, you can also create your sign in for Kahoot, and this will be your dashboard. So I have seen the teachers were asking that we want some games for sciences, maths, geography, history. So as you come to this particular platform, there is a sidebar where you can see the second option which shows discover. So as you click on discover or you use this search bar, you can see there are Kahoots already created by teachers on different topics. So there are Kahoots which are free to use. I am not using any paid version of Kahoot. These are all free dashboard gamified platforms which we are showcasing you today. So we have maths based game, we have science games, economics games, history games, geography, sports, politics, general knowledge, trivia quizzes, high school quizzes. We have quizzes for French language, Spanish language, social studies, language and arts, music. So I think the list is endless. And somebody is also asking for moral values. So we also have games on social and emotional learning. So even if you want to search any topic which is coming to your mind, for example, some science teachers were asking if we can have some quizzes on science. So let me search if I am looking for a quiz on sound topic in science. So I can click here sound, and whatsoever games are available about sound, you can see there are games on sound waves and matter, sound waves, sound. There are so many games, and it is showing you this particular quiz has 30 questions. This has 12 questions. This has 11 questions. What's the sound? This has 15 questions. Sound waves. So all these are teacher created quizzes which you can play with your students for free of cost. And you don't have to create anything. Everything is being ready made. You can just use these particular quiz to use into your classroom. So there are almost 10,000 Kahoots which are available in this platform. You can search here. There are 10,000 results right now which is showing on related to the topic sound. And even there are courses which are designed for the students to pursue, and there are 83 courses right now which are being designed in Kahoot over here. So I think isn't it amazing that without spending your time on creating these quizzes, you can use any of these courses and Kahoot. So there are long vowels and short vowels quiz, Kahoot science quiz, and there are different kind of topics which you can explore. Even for social science topics, some of the teachers were asking in the content. So I am also a social science teacher. So any topic of social science which you would like to teach, whether it is related or to earth, environment, geography, history, historical monuments, you just type the word. And here you can see there are quiz on earth science, water, earth and space, earth day, outside of this world, earth science. So there are numerous quizzes which you can play with your students. There is a course on World Earth Day celebration also. Now, for example, you would like to create your own quiz. So I'm giving you a demo. If you don't want to use the quiz created by other teachers, how you can create your own quiz, which is customized. You can use it for any subject, any age group, whether you are a primary school teacher, middle school teacher, secondary school teacher, or you are a college professor. Some of the teachers in the chat box were asking that we want quiz for college students. So even using your own content, like you create multiple choice questions, you can create your own quiz. So I'm going to give the demo for that. So as I click on this create button, it is showing me two options, whether I want to create a Kahoot or I want to create a course. So a course will be a combination of quiz, videos, documents, and quizzes all together in one single platform. That is what a course is. So course is for a longer session, and Kahoot is a type of a quiz which you play only once. So let us create a Kahoot. So I just clicked on Kahoot, and in the free version, I'm getting an option of create a new Kahoot. So I'm getting two type of option which are paid ones, which is going to come in the star option. So in the paid version, you can also create a Kahoot with AI. And you can also create topic of your choice using this, but you have to pay for it. But if you want to use the free version, so you just have to click on blank canvas. So as I click on blank canvas, this is the first slide I get. So here it is showing me start typing your question. So this is the place I will type my question. So for example, I want to create the quiz on Earth Day. So I'm just writing the question, or anything related to Earth. I'm writing, maybe I'm writing what are the different domains of Earth. So in class 6, generally we teach the different domains of the Earth, that is land, air, and water, and biosphere. So different names are now here I'm going to add the answer option. So my answer option, I will choose lithosphere. Then my second option, I'm just writing for land, it is lithosphere. Then it is hydrosphere. And my next option is atmosphere, like the MCQs I create. And the last option is biosphere. So this is the first question I have added. Now these circles that you see, I can put the tick mark on which option is correct out of these. So I have to give the input here, answer option. So litho, what are the different domains of the earth? All of them are there. So right now I cannot choose anything. So I need to choose, maybe change one of the option and say all of the above, depending upon the question. Lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. So now my correct option is this one. And here I also have the option of inserting a media to make my question more impressive. So either I can upload the file or drag the media, or even I can choose the media from their free library. So I'm just choosing any topic. My topic is related to Earth. So let me just type the word Earth and see if I get some pictures related to Earth in their library. So this is their library. So let me go with this one. This is looking very nice. And here you can see I have added a image. So this is my first question. And now here I can see there is an option to add a second question to my quiz. So I will click on add question, and this is giving me an option whether I want to put a quiz question, a true or false type question. In the free version, you only have two types of question available: multiple choice question or a true or false question. And in the paid version, you have all the other type of question like typing of answers, slider, pinning of answer, puzzles, quiz plus audio, even poll questions you can create. So these are the paid version, which I am not using right now. Even you have a AI generation tool, which is also a paid version. If you pay, then you can also generate questions through AI. But if you want to use the question created by the teachers in Kahoot, which are free of cost, and you want to use those questions in your quiz, so there is a find option. So click on find option and choose on the topic of your quiz. Type the topic of your quiz, whether it is earth, sound, light, or any geography topic, biology topic, maths topic, quadrilateral, whatever you are teaching to your students, and what type of question you are looking for. So maybe I am looking for a quiz type of question. So I can only choose quiz and remove all the type of question, or by default all the type of questions are being selected, and I am looking for public questions, some kind of questions which are public, not in my library. So here I can see I have the option of choosing these questions. So here are some questions which are coming. How long does it take the earth to orbit the sun? I like this question, so I can click on add, and you can see in my panel, the question 2 is already added. I don't need to type the question again and again. Then the third question I want to add: how long does it take for the earth to spin up to upon its axis? So I've added third question. I'm adding two more questions. On which day the International Earth Day is celebrated? So I want this question. I will click on add button, and this question automatically gets added in my question. Next question. Let me see. Although 70% of the earth is covered with water, about how much of that is fresh water? So let me add this question also. This is the last question I'm going to add. So I have almost 5 questions in my quiz, and I think that's it for today. I have added a lot of questions. Now I need to check upon the parameters given on the right hand side. So question type is given, quiz type. How much time I want my students to be given to answer this question? Do I need to give them 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds? So I have made it 10 seconds. And do I need to give the standard points to my students, or they will get double points or no points to be given? You can choose this. And what kind of answer option will they have? Can they only do single select, or in the paid version you also have the option that players can select multiple answers before submitting? So we are not going with the paid option. And this is the quiz I have created now, and I just need to click on save button to create my quiz. Now it is asking me that give a catchy title to your quiz. So I am giving the title My Earth. And description is optional. You can leave it, or you can just write a simple description. Quiz on Earth for grade 6 or whatever grade you are creating. As a sample, I am creating for grade 6, and simply click on continue. So here you can see my quiz is created, and now you can post it live for your students or share it later to be played in the evening, where they can play in the evening at their home. So I am clicking on host live, and let us see how this quiz can be played with the students. So I am going
Sumedha
to
ma'am,
give you
I
the link.
think, sorry to disturb. I think we are left with very less time. So we will quickly go ahead.
Okay, ma'am.
Just finish it off. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Sorry to disturb.
Yes, ma'am, sure. So this is how you can just click on start the quiz, and in the free version of quiz you can play this game up to 40 player. So if you have students in your class around 40, this is not going to ask you the money for playing the game. Up to 40 players can play this game easily for free. You just need to click on start button, and once you click on start button, this will give you the game pin. So your students have to just follow these commands. They have to go to the website www.kahoot.it, and it will ask for a game pin 1478565. And students can simply type in this game pin and join the game. And by hitting the start button, you can simply play the game for free with your students and make their learning experience very, very awesome. So since we are running short of time, otherwise we would have definitely played this game also with all of you. So I'm going back, and I'm stopping my screen share to take the session forward. I request Mukta ma'am to kindly share her screen. Thank you so much. I hope you really like this platform, Kahoot, and you are definitely going to try this tool, the gamified tool, with your students also, and make learning experience of your students great.
We are getting a lot of comments, ma'am, saying thank you, and all wonderful comments are there. So I hope the participants. Bye.
Bye bye.